Hi there. So this is the second video on integration and hence the title Integration 2. Today I would like to talk about a bit more on sort of a bit more complicated questions where you're told to integrate. Let's start with an example, shall we? Suppose I give you the integral of 2x plus 1. Let's be a bit harder. To the power 3 with respect to x. So how do I integrate this? Uh, well, I have my first method, which is expand and then apply the previous formula. Very tedious. If you're up for it, go ahead. Or no more easier method, use a new formula, which I'll provide in a bit. So what is this new formula? Well, this formula number 2. So the general formula is if I told to integrate ax plus b to the power n with respect to x. Oops, I forgot that. What I do is you draw a line, which is a fraction, and then just copy what's given in brackets. And then to the power, you add a 1. Simple. And then what I do is you take the coefficient of x. In this case, it's a. And you just write that down. And then what you do is you just copy the new power down. Simple. And we are done. Just like that, that's a new formula. If you notice carefully, it's pretty similar to the earlier one, isn't it? But I forgot something, didn't I? Yes, I forgot the plus c. I wonder whether you remembered that. So, just the formula. So, since it's not provided in the exams, I'm afraid you need to memorize this. But it is really helpful, this formula. And it will help us solve a lot of questions. So, let's solve the original question I gave you. So, let's copy it again. So, the integral of 2x plus 1 to the power 3 with respect to x. So how do I solve? Oh, let's write it down. So if you apply the formula I just told you, what I do is I write a fraction sign and I just copy what's given in the brackets. You add a 1 to the power and then you copy down the coefficient of x, which is in this case 2, and you just copy the power down again and then plus c, and then you just simplify. So you get 1 to the power 4 over 4 times 2, 8. Simple. Calculate the work. And then plus c. And then to make a bit more nice, you just write 1 over 8, 2x plus 1 to the power 4 plus c. Done. You save us all the expansion. And it was just that. And that's the new formula, which comes in very handy at times. So let me give you another question, another type of question. Let's see. So another question is the integral of 1 over. Let me be a bit nasty here. How about I give something like that? Do you know how to solve this? So what I do is, again standard, I want to take the power up because I don't want fractions. So by rules of indices, it will become minus 2 to the power minus 2. I just copied it down. And now I attempt to integrate it. So you copy what's given in the bracket, add a 1 to the power, copy down the coefficient of x, in this case it's minus 2, and then, yes, you copy down the power again. Very straightforward. And then you just simplify. How difficult is that? I'm sure it's very easy. So minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, and this becomes 2. Simple. And then if you want to make it a bit more nice, like we always like to do, what I do is I take it down because I don't want negative powers. And done. How difficult is that? No sweat. But this question, my solution will not score full marks. Any ideas why? Thought I applied the formula correctly. You forgot the plus c. Now you see what I mean? How easy it is to forget it? I myself forgot it. So, learn from my mistake and do not forget. Alright, so the important lesson is this formula. So I hope you can memorize this formula well, and thanks.